I'd like to start by saying my dad croaked 6 months ago, and I've never been happier. So thank you, Dad, and thank you, Abraham, and thank you, me, because it brought me to myself, and I'm so grateful.
Those are the best words, because I cared about him, so I kept looking for him. And since he was in a different place, a different vibration, I had to shift up a little bit in order to find him, and finding him has caused me to find a whole lot of other wonderful things.
Absolutely. And it was the weekend a month ago that I held my own personal ceremony to spread his ashes, and that's the weekend I was introduced to you. So for a month now, every day, and I plugged in quickly. I got it. I mean,
that's because you were never far away from it.
Yeah. So when I'm in that space of clarity and that infinite abundance just pulsing inside of me, whatever debt is on the paperwork doesn't even matter, because infinite abundance is flowing, and I trust that and I feel that. So I know that place of clarity, but I have let go of my story, but the prior version of me, my sexuality has been very dormant, and I am opening myself up sexually and fully, and I'm being very mindful of how I say this, because you say, I'm working on it. Not working on it anymore. It's unraveling. But when I'm in that place of clarity, I'm not quite clear on what I'm inviting in, so I can be that rocket of desire.
That's because you're doing what so many people do. Okay. You're wanting to jump into action rather than enjoy the unconditional emotional for a little while. Because once you're steady in the emotion of it, the rendezvous and the situations and the impulses will all just naturally follow. So it's a little bit about not getting the cart before the horse. It's a little bit about being willing to allow the emotion of it to be enough for a while, not needing the condition to support the emotion, but allowing the emotion to create the condition.
Yeah, I get that. In every other area, I'm not quite sure what feeling I'm inviting in, because I almost need that thing to get to feel that. I mean,
but that's not true.
Yeah,
that's not true. But we understand why you think that, but that's not true. Yeah. And so maybe in the subject of sexuality, above all others, the idea of fantasy is easier for you to accept. But the thing about fantasy, this is the thing that's interesting. If we were to say to you, well, don't just jump into action. Don't just go where you can try to meet as many people as you can and say, let's see about you, no, not you. Let's see about you, no, not you. Let's see about you, no, not you. And so then we say it's better to fantasize. Well, we're not even wanting you to fantasize the reality in order to conjure the emotion. We're asking you to stay off the subject of sexuality and discover the emotion of alignment. There are many people that find themselves moved sexually during meditation, even though sexual intertwining is not what's on their mind, but it is what's in their vortex. And so when they get in that receiving mode, then those impulses begin to flow. You follow that?
Yeah, so that space I'm already plugging into, I've already found that. So just flow inside that space more.
Just enjoy being in that space and no longer need a condition to then present itself as a result. This is the thing that we said earlier, and we want to say it again, because this is sort of the unfolding of deliberate creation with a lot of people. You create your own reality. Oh, yay, I create my own reality. And then a little while later, egads, I create my own reality. And then the next step is you get what you think about. Oh, good, I get what I think about. Egads, I get what I think about. And then it's cancel. Don't want the universe to get hold of that. Don't want the universe to get hold of that. And we say, take it easy. It's okay. You have to really practice a vibration before your attraction power will bring something to you in a strong, manifested way. And then we say to you, you create your own reality, and what comes back to you is what you broadcast out. And so as you are broadcasting, as you are looking for alignment, not looking for financial abundance and seeing alignment as the way. Not looking for a sexual partner and seeing alignment as the way. You're looking for alignment. You're looking for alignment because you understand that there's a step 1, 2, 3, and that there's a difference between step 1 and step 3. And step 1 has created the reality of it, and step 3 will bring it about. So if you're asking really hard for something that you want to receive, you hold yourself unnecessarily in the step 1 mode. In other words, when you keep looking for it, when you keep asking for it, when you say, where is it? I want it. 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 You can't hear, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. So that's why we're talking about recognizing the difference between the asking and the receiving, and then realizing that what you're reaching for is an emotion that, if for a little while, if you could just make the reality that you want disassociated with the emotion of clarity and alignment. We're talking to all of you about anything that's high on your list of priorities. If you could realize it's not about the thing you think it's about about alignment, which is easy for you to accomplish, so much easier, so easy that you could do it in 5 minutes of soothing self-talk. If you could just soothe yourself into alignment and soothe yourself into alignment, then the impulses that will lead you to all of these delicious manifestations will begin to occur to you. So let's say it in another way. Don't try to force your impulses. It's like pushing a noodle. Don't try to do that. Don't try to force your impulses. Just align. Do you believe that life has caused you to put it in your vortex? That's the first question that we've got to ask you. Do you believe it's in the vortex? Do you believe that there's a vibrational version of everything you want, all queued up, ready for you to start hearing the call? And do you believe that the perfect life is going immediately and directly to everything you want? Or do you think you might enjoy the journey of receiving and getting impulses and watching it unfold? There's such a lovely journey. Esther and many friends went to Seattle a week or so ago and got on a cruise ship and went to Alaska. And they had a wonderful time, and then they came back into the same port, to the same dock, and got off the ship. And we were teasing them in the beginning of the cruise that, so you got on the ship and you're going to get off the ship, and so if you were really doing what most people would do, you just get on and get off, because your destination is Seattle and you're already there. So why bother going? Why go? Why waste your time? Why not get right to the end of this journey? So you get on, go to your cabin, don't unpack, then just go get off, because that's efficient living. And of course, it's silly because no one came to the end of their journey. That's not what their goal was. Their goal was the fun along the way. So often you make the manifestation so important that you miss the fun of desiring something that you're not quite ready for. That's fun. You miss the fun of the freshness of something new moving within you. You miss the fun of being out of alignment and getting in, and out of alignment and getting in. You miss the fun of mastering your emotions, of mastering your alignment. You miss the fun of that. But if you enjoy the fun of it, if you enjoy a new question to which you don't know an answer, and then you enjoy watching how cleverly the universe can line you up for an answer to come in a way that you didn't even know you were looking, and you realize that there are answers everywhere that are perfectly contoured to your receptiveness, to your readiness, then you don't work so hard at trying to make things happen. And that's kind of what happens in the beginning, is that it felt like this rubber band that you pull back, and then you hear about Abraham and you do a little bit of meditating. It's like you let go of the rubber band and a whole bunch of stuff comes in. And then you say, well, don't I need to pull the rubber band back again? And we say everyday life is doing that for you. It's way more fun to go than to go Just let life keep coming to you and keep enjoying it as it comes. Take pleasure in your thought and then watch what follows from that. Enough?
Thank you.
Yeah.